So hi, welcome back. Day after my big comeback seizure, after being like almost 3 months seizure free. You weren't here for my last short I posted yesterday. Uh, Say you're not supposed to drink when you have epilepsy, but screw that. It's Easter Sunday, blood of Christ. So that's wine, but not a big wine girl. It's close enough, right? Shine. This is Shiner. I'm in Texas. It's Shiner Orale, Mexican style cerveza. I like this. I don't do much beer. I actually was dry this month. Having your first seizure in years. Let me repeat, years without an aura or a 3 to 4 minute warning that it's going to happen, and just falling in a ditch on the side of the road in the middle of your morning run and waking up in your postdictal later very confused, not knowing where the hell you are, why you have a bump in your head, calls for a beer or two. Who knows where it's going to land tonight? But after being confused and then pissed, yeah, I'm celebrating Easter Sunday with beer. Damn it. Anyways, yeah, so I knew it was coming. I knew a cluster of seizures, because those of y'all who knew, I have epilepsy, high Aldria, whatever. I usually go 2 to 3 months without a seizure, and then I have a cluster of seizures that last for about 3 weeks. I have a few a week within that 3 weeks. But this is the first one that I can ever recall without having my typical aura, where I have a visual of bright flashing lights in my eyes, that I have a 3 to 4 minute warning. I don't know if that was a brag. I felt myself blessed. I felt like I was one of the lucky ones, and I knew that I was lucky. I knew that that was something that I hate that word blessed, but yeah, I took care and pride in that, and I nurtured it, and I knew that I always had that few minutes to get home safe. I never ran farther than 4 blocks from my house. I had 4 blocks as my safety net to get home and sit here in this couch and have my seizure in peace without getting hurt. Woo! I was 10 minutes into my run, just 1 block from my house, when I was like, ooh, I feel kind of weird. And then 10 seconds later, boom, I remember slowly falling to the ground, and the neighborhood dog just kind of looking in my face as I'm falling. And then I wake up, and it's kind of like, why is there grass on my face? Just kind of, and not knowing really where I am. And then this nice, we're kind of on the outskirts of town, a small town in the country, luckily. And so I'm like in a ditch where there's no sidewalks on the road, that kind of thing. And no cars have passed me by, luckily, during this whole seizure thing. And my postictal usually only lasts like 15 minutes. And I hear this guy coming up, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, I couldn't talk yet, but I was enough to finally get out, like, yeah. It's like, okay. And I think he knew me enough to kind of be like, he recognized me. He knew I was from the neighborhood. What the hell is she going? But enough to say yes. Finally, I stood up, walked into the house. It was a block away. It was like a 1 minute walk into the house. My husband's like, hey, because I've only ever walked into the house at the start of a seizure, never at the end of a seizure. So he thought I was starting a seizure. It's like, all right, sit down. What are you doing? And I was like, give me something to drink. Give me something to drink. I was dying of thirst. And he walks over with a piece of bread. And I was so mad. Like, what are you doing? Give me something to drink. Later on, I found out I was saying, give me something to eat. Give me something to eat. Poor thing. He's like, are you okay? Just call it. He thought I was starting a seizure. He's getting me prepped to have a seizure. I'm like, no, that is over. We are done with that. Oh my God. And so then I didn't realize till later that I had walked back without my running hat on, without my sunglasses on, without my earbuds in, and without my phone. And he realized, like, where's all your stuff? I'm like, what are you talking about? So he got my 15-year-old son. He's like, get your shorts on, we gotta go find your stuff. And I broke my sunglasses in the fall. And I'm very particular about my sunglasses, because with my vision issues, because if you don't know, my lesion is on my occipital lobe of my brain, so I'm very, very sensitive to fluorescent lights when I have to go out that can trigger a seizure. So it took me forever to pick out these specific sunglasses, so I'm pissed that those broke. Luckily, they found my tiny little Apple earbuds in the grass, and But I had to send them out twice to draw a map on the neighborhood on exactly which ditch I fell in. Oh my God. That was yesterday, but I was too flustered and tired or whatever to have my anger beer. But today, I was like, nope. It has been a day, you guys. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. I decided, I like video games, so I am restarting an old favorite. I'm restarting Fallout 4. I finished it a billion times. I'm just gonna turn you around, see if I don't fuck this up. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go to female character sex. Hello, I don't need you. I need, yes, female character, please. I'm gonna customize her, make her look more like me, like a badass. I don't know. And then that'll consume my day. I'm just gonna play Fallout 4, drink some beer, escape for a little bit, and then watch some fun programs with my husband tonight. I don't know. And then I'll feel better and have some seizures over the next couple weeks and try and record those. That's what I was mainly pissed about when I got home. I was like, I'm more pissed that I didn't get it on video. I didn't have aura time to let y'all see what that was gonna look like. All right, I've vented. I feel better. Let me guys know what you think. Have y'all ever switched from having tons of auras to all of a sudden you don't? Oh, I totally forgot to mention the one thing that is the big change that might have changed it. I got started on hormones because I'm in perimenopause. Apparently my PCP confirmed it for me. So I am on Prempro. I am 1 month in. It's probably a big change. So I'm now on perimenopause. The big change I've noticed, my hot flashes are completely gone. So yay, that's a plus. Hope this isn't a negative from it, but we'll continue to monitor and see if that is a big change. I know that I read it can lower the effectiveness of Lactimil, which I am on, so I'm going to monitor that with my epileptologist. So, okay, that was my side note. Lots of love to you guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all next time, probably further on this week. All right, bye.